What is up, guys? We are back at it and I'm so excited because today we're getting our countertops and I just heard a bunch of car doors close, so I think they're here. Give Hugo some love. They just finished installing them and oh my god, it looks so good. Like I feel like we actually have a kitchen now. Now we still do have a lot of work we have to do with these cabinets. Like we have to put on these finished side panels. We have to do the crown molding up top. We're gonna do a backsplash. We gotta trim out this window. So the kitchen's not done, but it's definitely at a point where I can start putting things in the cabinets, putting things away, unpacking boxes. And then our plumber is coming on Thursday, so in 2 days to hook up all the appliances, our vanity upstairs, and like, I mean, at that point, the house is completely functional. Yeah, of course, there's some cosmetic stuff we need to finish, but living in the house fully is possible. I'm so excited. Can't wait for Kyle to come home so I can show him. As soon as I was able to log off for work, I got down here right away and started putting things in the cabinets. Like, I just get so much enjoyment out of putting things away. It's like one of the best parts of like organization in new kitchens. So I'm still gonna like move some stuff around. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna put in every drawer, but we're unpacking some bins and it feels nice. And then Kyle, he's talking to our plumber.
So, all right, so water feed lines for the dishwasher. Yeah.
Because tomorrow our plumber's coming and he's hooking up all of our appliances, our bathroom vanity, and this house is gonna be livable. More livable than it's been. We just got back from Home Depot picking up a bunch of stuff for our plumber so he has everything he needs for tomorrow. And we were gonna tackle some projects, but like we're starving, so we're just gonna grill some burgers and call it a night. So, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, dude. Good morning, everybody. What's good?
I have an interesting realization.
Oh, okay.
Today is gonna be the last time we have to do side burner breakfast.
Dude. I totally like didn't even think of that. Like I knew like Jason was coming, but oh my god. Dude, we're gonna have like a range.
We could cook dinner tonight on the range.
We're gonna have like a kitchen sink so we don't have to do our dishes in the bathtub anymore. That's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. And like filling the Brita. Like we don't have to go upstairs anymore.
Last side burner breakfast. Let's go. Boom.
How good did that feel? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You know I can't work without my hat, bud. Thanks, dude. We got the plumber here, and we are starting to prep some stuff. So we got the vanity that we're gonna prep. We got the, we're gonna cut the holes out for the waste and water lines. But what's nice about these is it's got everything notched already, so I don't have to cut all that out.
Kyle, are you trying to be helpful?
This is how close I have to watch.
Micromanaging.
This is micromanaging. No, we do not have to.
Like I got this guy. Stubby flathead.
Oh, that's not right.
Always the sound you want to hear.
I didn't account for this distance. Whereas this one is up against here.
When you were drilling the pipe holes?
Yeah, so this one's correct. I gotta recut this one.
I mean, I would
wall.
just make it like that.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even do another hole. All right, so Jason just finished hooking up the vanity. We still have to level it a little bit, but he's gonna go turn the water on. So as long as water doesn't leak all over the place, I think we should be good. I think we're good.
Last thing.
Is it level? You got it on video?
So our plumber just left, so we now have a sink and a faucet and a stove. And he did hook up the dishwasher. We have to do something with the electrics. We have the electrician come back for that. And then possibly the most exciting thing is a vanity in the bathroom. I'm just so excited. This is just so great. We have a lot of like finishing stuff to do with all these things, but they're functioning and it's amazing. I still have to flip the hardware around. They ship it with it backwards, but this is what it's looking like for now. So excited. Guys, look how huge this sink is. It is massive. So this faucet is from American Standard and it's awesome. It's one of those like touch to start and stop, but when you go to touch it to turn it off, the solenoid doesn't close all the way. I think that's correct. And so the water just drips. So we actually are gonna have to reach out to them and see if we can get a replacement, but it does work the normal way. We just turned off that like touch feature. So we get to use it, which is awesome. And then side burner's gonna be pissed, y'all. Looks like we're cooking dinner on this thing tonight. Ah, it's all coming together, it's so exciting.
Good morning, everybody. We're gonna dive into doing some work this morning. It's a little early, so we're gonna take the time to drink our coffee and do something that has really been beneficial to our business and scheduling and making sure balls don't get dropped, and that's our weekly meetings. So we have kind of screwed up and not had one for probably about 2 weeks, so we're gonna quick have one and then we'll jump back into work. All right, before we get started on any work today, we've got an eviction to take care of. Now, this tenant has been living here rent-free. The eviction moratorium is up, and we got to get him out. Causes so much noise throughout the night. He's very disruptive. So we're going to do that by way of a one-way chicken wire trap. Let's get making it. So I got what I think is gonna work, and it looks like that on the side. So I made little flanges right there. They're gonna nail to the siding, and then the little guy is gonna come out, boom, and then that's gonna close behind him. And he's not gonna be able to get back in. This is where we're at, just like that. All right, squirrel cam.
Set up the squirrel cam. All right. Let's see if that works. While we wait to see if our eviction contraption works, we are going to continue working on the kitchen. So we have to do the side panels on the cabinets, crown molding, hang the microwave, just a lot of things, and continue unpacking. Yeah, it's a good plan for today. Nobody tell the grill outside. First time making breakfast in our new kitchen. Pretty crazy.
This is crazy. Who are we?
To have so much control over the heat and the flame size, and to have both of them going at the same time. Just checked the squirrel cam and holy shit. But Kyle just got home. I can't wait to show him. I'm so excited to show you.
What?
The squirrel cam. Come on, come on,
Oh
come on.
my god. Oh my god, look.
I know, he's like, look at this.
Oh my god. Get out of here! Shut up!
He's like, you're gonna kick me out. I'm taking the camera with me.
Dude, That was unbelievable. Wait, hold on. Replay that.
It just stares right at it.
Oh my god, dude, that is so funny. Dude, that is
so funny.
That's probably some of the best footage like that's ever been caught of a squirrel removal ever.
I should send it to the pest control company.
You should.
Now that we kind of have like the squirrel fiasco somewhat handled, we're gonna get back to the original plan of the day, which is working on the
Cabinets. So I'm gonna put the skins on the outside, which are just like, it's a very, very thin piece of essentially plywood. It's like Luan plywood that's finished on the end, and it just gives the end like a nice finished look. Then we'll do kick plate,
crown molding,
crown molding maybe.
microwave.
Definitely microwave. I'd like to do the microwave before the crown.
Yeah.
I've got a new toy that I had to pick up to put these skins on. I'm very excited about it. A brand new pin nailer. It's so tiny.
Now does DeWalt not make one?
They don't, well, so they didn't have it in store, I'll tell you that. And I've been pretty impressed with like my Milwaukee like router was like really nice. And I just keep hearing good things about Milwaukee, but it's not gonna take me off the DeWalt platform, I'll tell you that. I don't like it that much, but this will do. And the reason why you're gonna use like a 23 gauge like pin nailer with like no head is so that the hole that it makes, you're gonna put it up like up high so it's out of eyesight, but it's gonna be a very, very, very tiny hole. You're barely gonna see it. So that's why you go with a pin nailer instead of like an 18 gauge finish nailer. So we're gonna start putting these skins on, and they're held in place just by little 1/2 inch headless pin nails. All right, I've never seen anybody really put adhesive, but since this is a rental and people are gonna be walking by this side a lot, like I'm gonna throw a little like wood glue just on the back of this skin panel before I tack it up. I don't know if that's overkill. I don't know. It probably is, but I just don't want it ever like ripping off, falling off. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit on there. It doesn't need much. This stuff is like super duper light. And also these pin nails, I don't want to tack into like where you're going to see it. So I'm going to throw them in like close to the top, up underneath the countertop, and then down on the floor where I'm going to put like a shoe molding, and then I'll let the wood glue kind of do the rest. So now I'm going to do a little corner decorative molding down there after I get my baseboard on, but my kick plate's going to be here, so that'll take care of that unfinished edge. And then I am going to do a small shoe mold around the floor, and it'll do the same thing on all of these skins. But that looks pretty good. This guy's sick. Like I like this. My only complaint about it is that it takes this different battery. So I actually had to go back to the store to get the battery because it's a different battery than the one for my router.
DeWalt would never do that.
They would never do that to you.
I'm not completely useless. I am doing other things. So I'm going through all of like our spices and stuff, throwing out what's expired, putting things away in the cabinets, like the organizational type stuff.
Yeah.
That I find fun. I caught it! It was trying to get back in. It was trying to get back in.
It was?
Yeah, look, it's chewing. That little it just chewed a hole right here.
Did he get back anything?
No, I just saw him run up.
That little bastard. Dude. I'm about to put a freaking big rat trap there.
Well, that's what they said, like, make sure that you close up all the other holes because they're gonna find other ways.
That little bastard.
Our wiring seems to be keeping the squirrel out. I have put away a bunch of stuff in the kitchen. I set up our little kitchen table And now Kyle is trying to clean the exhaust fan.
You saw that we moved that exhaust fan down, and I hadn't finished up the exterior to really like weatherproof it 100%. So I just trimmed it out, siliconed it all in, we're good.
And now you're trying to clean the fan.
Yeah. Dude, who can we call?
Ghostbusters?
Listen to this frickin' thing. Like, it's right above this light.
What if you take the light down?
And do what?
Stick your face in
Hold
there.
the bucket up there? It's not gonna come into the bucket.
It might. I want to put food in there.
Yeah, we need some like, I'm thinking peanut butter on some bread.
So we just called like a 24/7 critter animal control place, and they're gonna see if they could dispatch somebody out. But we're just like so curious what's happening, so we're gonna stick a GoPro up the other light and see if we can look down the bay.
This is all out war.
All right, wait, change of plans. So what we're thinking is that the bays in the ceiling run this way. Basically, we think that he's not in this bay. Like, even though we hear him, we don't think he's actually in this bay. So we're gonna move this whole contraption to a recessed lighting in the laundry room and entice him in the space that he's been, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But first, Kyle's doing important things. So if we're gonna play Steve Irwin, I mean, alcohol always helps. Okay, so that's right here. So this is...
Yeah, this is like the floor.
So shouldn't we be seeing it?
But I want to figure out a way that I can tape this to this so that in the direction the camera's facing, the flash.
But if you're just gonna sit it there, then it doesn't
well,
have to be
I would like
connected.
to do a full 360. So I would like, what I'm gonna do is, I got an idea. Dude, come on. Come on.
All right, let's use it. So based off of our GoPro findings, we think we can see like the path of the squirrel, but we can't see the squirrel. So we're just gonna, for now, put the bucket under that other recessed lighting, and hopefully the peanut buttery bread comes back.
Yeah, that's perfect. Now, with any luck, what will happen is it'll drop in there. Woo! It'll fall over, and then Bodie will just eat it.
Perfect.
Right when our house was like our kitchen table set up, like we spent all day, like you spent all day cleaning, I spent all day like getting the cabinets like completed. Look at our kitchen table now. It's being used as like a Home Alone Marv trap. If this works, it's gonna be a freaking miracle.
With the squirrel situation somewhat under control, we just got changed really quick and we're going out. We're starving.
Starving.
We're working all day, so we'll have to catch you guys tomorrow. What are you doing?
I'm trying to sit here very quietly to see if I can hear where it's getting in. Because it can't be getting in the old spot. So I'm just very silently waiting. I feel like Bodhi, like literally like obsessed now with this thing. This must look so funny. I'm just sitting at the back door.
All right, we're gonna go set up some surveillance and see if we can find the new entry point. We think the squirrel is no longer coming through the old entry point. We think it's now coming through actually the other side of the house. So once we can find the entry point, then it gets sealed off. All right, we're gonna put one facing the known entry area just to have something. I don't have another tripod, so it's gonna go on top of the space heater thing. And then we'll go set one up on the other side. How did we get here? Like, this is supposed to be a real estate investing channel, and now we're squirrel hunters. Okay, that one's set. Now we wait and surveil.
I kept the trap there. It's still attached to the house. It's like getting revenge on us, and it's like chewing louder now. So do you have, Pop, do you have any suggestions?
No. None.
Go down with your ship.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, well that's good though, because now it came in, we could check the cameras, right?
Go get him. You. Oh!
I don't see anything.
No, me neither.
I'm gonna quick replant the cameras. We're gonna try 2 new spots since we didn't catch it last time. So we're gonna do our crawl space and her crawl, and the other side's crawl space. I'm gonna set it here on my car, and then okay, both cameras are set.
Since the cameras didn't catch it coming in, we are gonna scare it out. It's all about the song choice. Mississippi Squirrel Revival. Okay, come hold the radio for me. I hope it fits up this hole.
Why don't you just put your phone?
What?
Like,
No, it's not loud enough. We need to really startle it. Here.
Don't go super loud. We have
Oh,
neighbors.
I'm gonna go.
Kyle.
So loud. I'm gonna blast this little squirrel's eardrums out. Oh, it's gonna scare the shit out of this thing. This thing thinks it's gonna outsmart us. No way. I got it. 1100 on my SATs. So it probably will outsmart me. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah. It's the soothest song I've ever heard.
Take a trip every summer down
It's
to
like-
Mississippi to visit Migraine and her romantic southern world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees, free as the sun. One day I happened to catch myself a squirrel.
All right, what are we thinking? Yeah, is this
think-
her side? Mm-hmm. Good. I think this is the side that's going out. Nothing.
This squirrel issue is getting old real quick. We are sitting in our backyard staring at the house. We have cameras on either side, and Kyle has put a like high-pitched, high-frequency sound in the ceiling.
Dude, this is distracting from what we're supposed to be doing.
We have yet to receive a call back from any of the wildlife removal services.
Yeah, and I went on Home Advisor,
They just don't work on weekends, I guess.
and usually, like, if I put in something, I get like a million emails, a million phone calls. Nothing.
No one wants to deal
Nothing.
with this.
I wouldn't want to either.
Yeah. So
And I don't want to.
we'll be here for like probably another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna just,
Leave it alone. You're gonna get stuck.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Our outside stakeout proved unsuccessful. So now we threw our Furbo cam, like our dog camera, which has a live feed on it. And we're gonna see if we can see it that way. And then, so we're not staring at our phones all day. We just have the live feed on our TV. Yes, the GoPros have Bluetooth and you could watch it live, but the night vision's not very good and the Furbo is actually really good. So we're gonna try this.
This is our life now. We're squirrel people now. All right, we suck at rodent removal. So we called a company. They're coming out in like 2 hours. So we got to kill some time. Let's hang a microwave. So our wall bracket, the thing that's sharp enough to open up anybody's hand. So be careful with these because I've definitely done it before. And make sure you don't just go cutting the box open, because the rear of this thing is your template. So they got little perforations that you're gonna punch out the template to draw onto your wall within the opening for your microwave. I've done that also before. Cut it right in half. Hang on a microwave, super simple. Find your center line. I got 30 and a half, so 15 and a quarter. Bam, mark it, draw a nice plumb line. If you're not venting like me, you're only gonna need 5 holes punched out. Your 2 bottom to mark your mounting bracket, your 2 top to mark where your holes are gonna go through for your screws that are gonna go down into the top of the microwave, and then the hole for your power supply. After you mark that center line, they got these cool little punch out little notches, and you're gonna send it all the way up, center your notch, and then you're gonna mark your spots where the brackets are gonna get hung. There and there. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that 2 studs are gonna fall within those locations. So I have a stud here in the middle and here on the end. So the end one does work, but this end doesn't. So what they do is they actually give you 2 like wall anchors. They also give you 2 lags. So I am gonna hit the center and the side with the lags, but then I'm also gonna put that wall anchor on the side just for some strength. Because this bracket is what's gonna be holding all your weight. Yes, it's gonna be held a little bit by the upper, but most of it's gonna be down here. So I'm putting the wall anchor in as well. Lauren just went to grab lunch. I'm gonna see if I can just like beast mode this thing up and in there by myself and have it up and hooked up by the time she gets back. Now I still have to mount that the receptacle up in the top box, but I got the line there, so I'll hook that box up, you know, after I get this microwave set. I'll hook that up.
I got him. I got him. I got the spot that he's getting in. Can't beat Cluggy. Yes. Yeah.
I found where he's getting in.
Really?
Dude, I saw him. I waited out there while he was in the tree.
Okay.
I saw him jump down the tree. First,
Back at you?
First I whipped his ball at him to try to hit him, but I missed him.
Okay.
All right, and then
Come show me. Come show me.
so I tracked him up to here. All right, I kind of stood behind the tree. He was on the railing. All right, then he made his way around and he goes along the fence, and he goes over and he climbs down the fence. He comes over here. He goes behind all this stuff, and then he jumps straight up.
And goes
Then
where?
he goes behind the siding. See all that? He probably pulled all that out.
Oh,
So there's a hole like right by the bib.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah, right there. So that's where he's getting in.
Whoa.
Right? So I know I said I was gonna hulk this thing up and try to get it up and in before Lauren got back, but I got really distracted tracking that squirrel down.
And I brought food.
And then Lauren brought food, so she's gonna help me hang it. Now I don't have to die or drop it. No. No. Yep.
Ooh, I just got an alert that our door handles are here. I originally found these at Home Depot, but they were $7 each. So then I found them on eBay for like half the price. No, like a quarter of the price. Let's see if these are equally as nice. I like them. They're not smudge proof. So it'll look like this, which I think is gonna look so good. And then we have a smaller version coming to go on the uppers, but we wanted them to be a little smaller. All right, we're gonna do a comparison. So this is the one from Amazon. This is the one from Home Depot. They are the exact same size. They look very similar. I can't really tell a difference. I would say, if anything, the ones from Amazon show fingerprints a little bit more. But the one from Amazon, I bought like a pack of 10 or a pack of 15, came out to around $2 a piece. The one from Home Depot is over $7 a piece. So if you think the $5 difference is worth it to not have smudges, then go with the Home Depot one. But I think the Amazon one looks exactly the same.
Our wildlife removal guy just came from UFO Unidentified Furry Objects. Dude's name is Josh. He was awesome. He comes out, does free estimates. And basically he said what we're doing is exactly what he would do. So he would take that excluder, the little trap piece, off the house here, block that in, and then move it over to the other side of the house where we found it coming in, and that's it. That's all he would do if we paid him to do it. So that's what we're gonna do.
Back to the microwave electric box.
So I done screwed up because this is the box I'm using for up there, and I forgot to get the little bushing that you tighten, clamp down around the wire, which you have to use with metal boxes, because what happens is this is very sharp, and over time wire will move when you turn it on and off, and it could actually wear a hole through the casing and then explode.
Explodes?
Well, it doesn't explode, but that sounded dramatic. So we're gonna have to be done for today because it's Mrs. Cluxton's birthday today. Not
me.
Cluxton, the other Mrs. Cluxton, my mom. So we're heading down to go see and celebrate with her. My screw up is gonna end the day. Bada bing.
We have a microwave, that's so exciting. Now we're gonna move to the cabinet pools. Showed you them the other day. So much cheaper on Amazon. We're gonna put the link in the description if you wanna buy them yourself. We're doing smaller ones on the doors. We're doing 3 3/4. And on the drawers, we're doing a 5 1/16.
And I don't know what Lauren's doing, but this is like dress down Sunday, okay? I'm not getting work clothes. I'm not getting renovation
Kyle's
clothes.
got glasses. He's like ready to hit the couch
I'm
right
like
after
in
us.
couch clothes, and none of y'all are gonna stop me. We picked up this template from Home Depot. It's not like the best thing in the world. Craig Jig actually has a really cool one that I saw, but couldn't find it in stock, and I would have had to order it. But I'm definitely getting it, and if anybody out there has one and uses it to cut cabinet pulls, let me know, because it looks sick. But this is what we're working with right now. And we've got a 3-inch space between our mounting screws. So just tucking it right up in the corner, and we want to be like about even with this bottom panel for this shaker. So we want to be about there. So that's going to match up perfectly with this hole right here. And then I had to make another one right there because for some reason this template doesn't have it spaced right, but bam, that's going to put us right there. Now I would love to say that I 100% trust this flimsy plastic template, but I don't. So I go back to the Speed Square and I want to just double check center of my mark with center of my mark. And that looks pretty good.
So we're doing a 4-step pilot hole process. So first Kyle hit it with a pencil, then he's hitting it with the awl, then I'm gonna hit it with a thin bit, then I'm gonna go into a bigger bit. The reason I'm using both and this one first is because this one's not gonna walk on me. This one will. So if you do this one first, then you can move on up.
For the drawers, we don't have the luxury of having like the actual stop where you just tuck it into place, because this can slide along the top the whole way. So what you have to do is find your center line, mark it, find your center point on your template, which for some reason this one didn't have. So I actually have to go and notch a little center mark. Set it on your center line, and then you know that your handle is going to be nice and even.
So we got almost all of the cabinet pulls up. We got a little distracted, we got hungry and started cooking dinner, so we had a few more to do, but for the most part I love them. I think they look awesome.
This kitchen is coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next weekend we're gonna get the piece missing above the fridge finally in, because that spacer's coming in tomorrow. Right? So that'll definitely be going in, and probably jumping back into some trim work. So you know the deal. Like, subscribe, do all of the things.
If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We were looking at our stats the other
What
day,
are you doing?
and there's a good share of you that aren't.
So we'll see you next weekend.